what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you for showing out, bringing the energy, bringing the vibe to the channel once again. I appreciate you guys. So right now, currently, I'm taking a stroll around a Houston, Texas park. It's a beautiful day out, so I figured I would get some sun. I'm out here with nature. I'm just trying to find some peace, right? And you know, it's been requested that I do a video that is more a conversation about a topic, something that is motivational, and this is perfect because this is my bag. This is what I love to do. So I figured today we would talk about fear, right? False evidence appearing real. So to give you guys a little bit of background, some of you may or may not know that the tattoo you might see on my wrist every once in a while, it says fear is not real. And I wanted to get fear is not real tatted on my wrist once I fully understood what fear was about, how it could affect your life, how it could hinder anything that you want to do in life. My second year of college, I majored in psychology. So I studied the mind and how the effects of the mind could play a big part on your body. And then spirituality, that's something I studied myself. I started reading books. I started getting in touch with myself. I started getting centered. And I know that fear and living in a fear state plays a big factor on your everyday life. And if you choose to live in fear and not operate in faith, your body can just break down. You don't want to break down. People during this process, during this pandemic, you have to choose your thoughts wisely, right? Because you have to understand that everything is made up of energy and your thoughts will become your reality. You can manifest something into your life that you don't already have. You have to really be careful during this time because you want to find that peace, right? Because what you will do is you'll send those signals, you send those vibrations to your mind, and then your body will start to react in a weird way. And then you never know, you might catch something because you're manifesting that into your life. I don't know if you guys know, but people that get procedures, if they're with the right doctor, a doctor won't operate on somebody that is living in fear because they know that more than likely there's a chance that they won't make it out. Now, of course, you want to have empathy in a time like this. You want to empathize towards the healthcare workers, the people on the front line, the essential workers that are holding it down for us, which I'm very appreciative of. But you also got to find that balance. You got to find your peace, right? Because it's like you can wake up in the morning, and if you're that person that wakes up and you look right at your phone, you can get on Twitter and you see pandemic trending. You go on YouTube, it's in your recommended. You go on Instagram, somebody potentially shared a post with you that has something to do with something that's going on in their city or state that would bring you to a lower state of mind, and then that will flow for the rest of your day. There's a helicopter going over my head. So you have to choose what you consume right now very wisely, you know. And somebody like me, I always like to think with an open mindset, especially in times like this. And that's why I really started the Stay True to Self movement. You have to stay true to self during a time like this. You have to be able to think for yourself. There's so much information out there, and there's a lot of people, and especially the media, telling us these things that you don't even know that are true. Do you know these people? I don't know these people, so how do I know that it's true? I'm not sitting here saying that people aren't getting sick. Duh, people are getting sick every single day. But what you really have to realize is that the media, they're into two things, which is fear and sensationalism. They love to sell us those two things because I don't know if you guys realize, but what happens when we all live in a state of fear, right? Have you guys ever seen Star Wars before? You guys know those stormtroopers? They have an army of people and they can tell them what to do whenever they want. Everybody starts operating like robots. And once we all operate like that, then we lose our freedom. You gotta realize this. What would you have to be afraid of if you didn't have a past? Like, kids, when they're born, I'll tell you right now, I work with kids, they don't really fear anything. If you don't take care of yourself right now and heal and find your peace and meditate and do those type of things, then most likely in the back of your subconscious mind, you're still going to be dealing with this condition from this pandemic. Hey, and you know, check it out. I understand that everything is chaos right now, and so many people are in fear of so many different situations, whether it's they lost their job, they don't know if they're going to be able to get a new job with the economy crashing, people filing for unemployment and not receiving their money, people are losing out in the gym, people have moved to the new cities, and it feels like it's messing up the flow of everything you're doing right now. But a lot of people aren't going to hear this, but this is just the cold-hearted truth, right? From me to you guys. You still have to hold yourself accountable for your emotions in this time. I know that a lot of people are experiencing negative emotions, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, but you could take those emotions and channel it into something that is positive. You could do something with that. You could turn it into light, right? You could go serve your purpose, fulfill your purpose right now. Use your creative mind and grow something yourself, establish something yourself, serve other people, you know what I'm saying? Go inspire, impact people, use your voice. There's so many things that we could be doing right now to keep everything so positive. positive. And you know, a lot of people with everything that is going on right now are dealing with a lot of anxiety, right? And anxiety comes from fear in different situations, whether it's from the past traumas, or thinking too far in the future for things that aren't even real yet. It's all an illusion, right? It's all an illusion, and that's a lot of what they're selling us, because when they tell you something like, oh, there's going to be this amount of deaths, or when they tell you something like, we don't know what the economy is going to be like, what do? You look too far in the past. A lot of us are still living in the past, right? And you also look too far ahead in the future, and what are you missing? You're missing the middle, which is your centerpiece in the moment, where you should be at all times. That is where all the happiness, the joy, and the love is, in the current moment. You're thankful for what you have. You're thankful you got a roof over your head. So take the time right now to really grow something. Take the time right now to really get your mind right, and understand that if you don't meditate, you don't find your peace in all this chaos that's going on, what's going to happen is you're going to taint your spirit. And a lot of us still dealing with situations we're healing from. With everything that's going on right now in 2020, a lot of people are going to be healing from this for a long time. And listen, man, I'm not one of those creators or one of those YouTubers that gets on the platform and acts like everything is just all goody and lie to you guys. That's not the truth. There's been times where my vibrations have been a little bit lower than they usually are. My energy hasn't been the best. I'm adjusting just like everybody else. But one thing I do is I always bounce back. I always find a positive situation, because I know that I'm not going to allow my mind to remain in that state, right? So whether it's going to talk to somebody that's optimistic, somebody that uplifts you, have a conversation with somebody, because one of the things they really want us to do and feel during this time of quarantine is feel alone. And I'll tell you right now that you're not alone. My mother always told me that whenever you feel like you're in a tough situation, there's somebody dealing with worse. And you have to see it that way. Your attitude has to be gratitude. So conversate with people that make you feel good, vent to them, but try to make it as positive as possible. And I've always said that if you need somebody to talk to, you guys can hit me up on Instagram at Jeroy W, and we can keep it positive and share some of the thoughts or share some of the feelings that we're having right now during this pandemic. And the last thing I want to say is that fear, guys, fear is a stress state, and stressing gets you old really quick. And a lot of people have it messed up. They think that 50-year-olds, 60-year-olds, and 70-year-olds, they're super old. No, if their mindset is old, then yes, they are old. I know 50-year-olds that have beautiful skin. They're happy, they're joyful, they're living an amazing life because they have a really positive state of mind. They're not stressing. I know 20-year-olds that are old, very old. I think a lot of people got it confused because they're stressing so much and they're blaming a lot of things and they're trying to control every situation. So what is it doing? It's stressing them out and it's getting them old real quick. So you really just got to make sure that your mind is straight, man. You got to keep your mind sharp through everything. You got to make sure you find your balance, you find your peace. But with all that being said, guys, what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to find my peace. And one thing that has really kept me positive during these times is making sure that I'm still working out because it makes me feel good.
This shit sound like an intro jet song. Give me that tempo.
Can't lie, that new Jack Harlow go crazy. Well, I don't know if it's really new, but that go crazy. Anyways, guys, update on my full body workouts. What I've been doing is full body workouts throughout the week. The way I've been trying to spread it out is do one full body workout, and then take a day break, and then do another full body workout, and then take a day break and do another full body workout. Once I get tired of that, like I said, you just gotta adapt. You gotta make sure it's still fun. Once I get tired of that, then I'll probably split it up. I'll do like a leg day, I'll do upper body day, or I'll do just like a core day. But for now, full body workouts every other day. So I'm about to jump right into the workouts. I'm gonna stretch out, get warmed up, and I'll probably put the sets and the reps on the screen for anybody that wants to work out with me. The time is now. Stay true to self.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'ma spend this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them toxins. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put a bad in the friend zone. Sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool. Told her don't let her friends know. In the Ville and I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine at Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free smoke on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about pre-rolls. Dark hair, she look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't murder my ego. She heard she said certified freak, hang around us and she learning my lingo. Back then wasn't worried about me though. In the gym trying to work on my free throw. Spending money at the club like Sam's. Yes ma'am, she a little freak.
And that is a wrap. That was a really good full body workout. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling refreshed. What I'm actually about to do right now is I'm gonna go on my IG live, my Instagram live, and go do a live stream, and I'm gonna make a green smoothie on live. If you're not already following me on IG, every once in a while throughout the week, I've been making a smoothie, asking you guys some suggestions you might want to see in the smoothie, tasting the smoothie, letting you guys know how it is. So there's been a lot of fun, and if you're not following me over there, go follow me now. If you made it to the end, my N family, you know what I'm saying? Comment END the comment section. I love you guys. I will see you guys later on with another video. And as always, stay true to self, destroy freaking fear. And I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, and I'm out.
I'm digging her accent. I got a BB Simon belt on me, and she tryna get it unfastened. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow, and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed.